Bark. He claims to be Simon Cowell, but is it really him? Or is it just someone wearing his skin as a costume? Crying?
Oh, God. I am officially an idiot.
Fans aren't very happy. Even the ones who don't like Howard want him back.
This, to me, is what Britain's Got Talent is all about.
At least he wasn't afraid to make a kid cry here and
Now,
there.
I've read, Howard, you intend to, when you see a young contestant appearing on stage, you're going to haul out their mothers and harangue them before their child performs and make it absolutely clear that if you then rip this child's performance to pieces, it's not your fault.
Well, yeah, if you're going to put your children on television to be judged, which, by the way, way. There are parents out there who think it's a good idea, and you got to be damn sure that this is a wise decision.
You want to speak to this?
Yes, I have no problem speaking. First of all, you're a very nice young man. You know that. No one likes hitting the X on a 7-year-old. You're very brave.
No.
Sorry.
The judges only provide praise and next to no criticism.
I was happy and sad at the same time.
Right when Howard Stern left is when the show started to feel fake. Howard kept it real.
He says he thinks Big Barry is an act that deserves attention, but I do not believe that. We admire each other, respect each other professionally. We have a disagreement.
Wow.
It is a wow.
The question is, if there's no tension or disagreement on the panel, then what's the point of the golden buzzer?
And all those bullies are gonna have to watch you succeed, my friend.
Tone, why should people join us on April 23rd through the 25th for the AI Advantage Summit?
Because I know you know AI is important. You might feel a little.
Many of these videos have gone viral. Why do people love to watch these golden buzzer moments so much?
I think these are like, it makes you feel motivated.
It's seeing people feel good makes you feel good.
It's kind of inspirational.
Everyone in Like Simon has a sign on their head, and it says, "Make me feel important."
Just a raw heart beating in front of us, and you moved me to do this.
The golden buzzer is usually used on people who would probably get 4 yeses regardless.
You know what?
Judge and executive producer Simon Cowell disregarded the show's longtime rule and hit his golden buzzer for a second time this season. The unprecedented move prompted questioning from his fellow judges. He says, quote, "We are using more golden buzzers this season because there were so many brilliant, mind-blowing auditions. I know right away when I see an act that's golden buzzer worthy. You feel it." To make things worse, fans have already been complaining that the show's getting too predictable. Contestant backstories seem designed to one-up past ones each year, to the point where now they seem like parodies of each other, not genuine at all. This has always existed, but in the past few years it's become overwhelming.
I am 17 years old and I'm a magician. Take the queen. I'm like a little bit of a loner. It's always been really difficult for me to connect with people my own age. And that's when I found magic.
If we look back to older Simon Cowell vehicles like American Idol, sometimes a contestant would be given a little bit more time to talk about a unique or tragic story.
And to make the long story short, the doctor said that I would probably never speak again.
Notice the straightforward interview style, which makes it feel slightly more real.
Even as an adult, people look at me and judge right away, like I'm gonna do something bad or steal something. I'm here because I am tired of being judged.
Isn't this whole show about people judging you? It's become a bit of a joke at this point.
Is there any unnecessarily sad backstory that we should know about before you sing for us, Sam? I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything, but since you asked, I was born with glass bones and paper skin. Every morning I break my arms. Every afternoon I break my legs. My mom's last wish before she died from cancer.
Not to mention the multiple cases where contestants have taken advantage of it.
America's Got Talent looked like it found a new star this week. Sergeant Timothy Poe.
I had got hit by a grenade in Afghanistan, and
everything about you is amazing.
Some of Sergeant Poe's fellow soldiers were also amazed.
It was absolutely unbelievable from the first second I saw it.
It's always been fake. The difference is they just no longer hide it. Everything feels hyper-curated. So do they mic the whole audience? Either the contestants are unbelievably amazing or comically bad in a way that screams producer meddling, which is exactly the case.
Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to play it from the beginning, and when I'm on stage with America's Got Talent, that is what was shown on TV, and then when I'm in this rehearsal room, that is the stuff that was not shown on TV again.
And they reserve the right to change things in any way that they want to, using your voice, likeness, etc., etc., To make it look better or worse, contestants are fed exact lines to repeat.
I really hate that it's all fixed now. Most of the acts are handpicked before the show. It just needs to go back to random people showing up. Today there's even some acts on the show that are well-known, established artists, like Glennis Grace, who made it all the way to the final rounds in 2018. Even though she was already a famous singer in the Netherlands, rumors start to propagate that behind the scenes things aren't much prettier. After Terry Fator won in 2007 and got a $100 million contract to perform in Las Vegas, America's Got Talent received none of it. Needless to say, they're not too happy. So, in every season after that, they forced contestants to sign a contract, which one lawyer describes as the worst and most one-sided entertainment contract he's ever seen. From what I've gathered, this contract apparently makes it so any original song you perform on the show is now theirs. They can also say anything about you or portray you in any way they want. And if the performer happens to be a child, the parent has to sign a contract that allows their kid to sign all future contracts. This is just what I've seen from people who talked about being on the show. As of today, the show hasn't been renewed for a new season, nor has it been canceled. But no matter what happens, America's Got Talent will live on in some form. It appears to have transcended television and eclipsed its singularity. It's become so formulaic that it's not quite man-made, but not quite machine either. A lot of people can't even tell the difference between what's an AI clip and what's a real one. Like it's past some media version of the Turing test.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for allowing me to share my heart tonight. There's a heaviness in my soul that I carry every.
Introducing Craft Story.
10 seconds, time's up.
No! Are you?
Shout out to War Thunder for sponsoring this video. It's 2005, and a game company nobody's ever heard of before is suddenly everywhere, being endorsed by all the biggest celebrities.
It's like a built-in entertainment system in your hand.
The great thing about it is that it's shockproof. I actually have one in my pocket.
I believe you can do email on it. Yo, it has email on it, right? It's email.
Spending hundreds of millions of dollars on marketing and getting huge deals with companies like Microsoft, Nvidia, and EA.
We've also signed a deal for a number of games from the Microsoft stable. There are no comments at this time regarding any of the rumors regarding Halo.
And all of that before they even released their first product. Then when they eventually did, it became the worst selling game console of all time.
Let's all have some fun.
And the owners took the money and ran. Or at least they tried. But if investors had been just a little bit more thorough in their background check, they would have seen the red flags. For instance, it started, and I kid you not, when two convicted criminals decided to create a child tracking device.
Dude, no way. I'm not wearing child tracker.
You can barely even tell you have one on.
Carl Freer and Stefan Eriksson are both criminal fraudsters. Stefan's crimes are revealed to be far worse, but that comes up later. Soon they realize there's not many people in the market for a child tracker, so naturally they pivot into the adjacent thing, gaming, called the Gizmondo. To raise enough money to compete with companies like Sony and Nintendo, they need to be on the stock market. One problem: getting listed on any legitimate exchange requires audits, background checks, and transparency, none of which really works if your executives all have criminal histories. So they find a loophole and decide to merge their gaming company with a carpet retailer in Florida that already has a stock on something called the Pink Sheets.
Here, we just trade right off the Pink Sheets here. Yeah, they're penny stock companies that can't get listed on NASDAQ. They don't have enough capital.
Is this stuff regulated, or are you guys, what are you doing here?
Basically the Wild West of stock markets. A breeding ground for criminal services like money laundering or good old-fashioned pump and dump scheme.
The place to go look for a good company is somewhere reputable. And if you're looking for a good wife, you don't want to go to the red light district.
The best part for Carl and Stefan's case, if you're a good enough salesman with a good enough facade, you could make boatloads off promises alone. No follow-through necessary.
Aerotime International. It is a cutting-edge, high-tech firm out of the Midwest awaiting imminent patent approval on a next generation of radar detectors that have both huge military and civilian applications. Now,
just like that, I made $2,000.
One of the marketing executives who works under Carl and Stefan later claims that from the very beginning, quote, everything Carl did was about press releases. That's how we made our money, by pumping and dumping the stock on the exchange. So how'd they do it? Well, what anyone does when the goal is generating hype without delivering on it. Market it in the vaguest terms possible.
The way to describe Gizmondo is next generation multi-entertainment device.
Just like that, I made $2,000.
They make the official slogan, I can do anything. In this case, anything really just means camera.
Click it.
so you get the nice little camera noise.
Text messaging, a media player, and location-based gaming.
The games will depend on where you are.
Yeah, you can actually walk around.
Physical location will affect the game that you're playing.
Absolutely.
The gyroscopic camera technology is equally cool.
Even a panic button, where essentially you can alert friends and families to your immediate location.
Yeah, so basically it does everything.
Gizmondo is a multi-entertainer.
And one of the only televised advertisements, they compare Gizmondo to a bee. Why? Critics say, no way.
It's too heavy for its wings. It just can't fly. But no one has told this to the bumblebee. So it flies and flies.
Is this going up against the PSP and the DS and the Game Boy, or is it going up against cell phones and the N-Gage?
Okay, well, I don't even think Gizmondo really knows that.
They also lie a lot.
Anything that your PC would play, this unit will play as well.
But before that, War Thunder is the most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever made. And it's free to play on PC, consoles, and mobile. You can control over 2,500 vehicles, including tanks, helicopters,